Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading. Today, market is down about 0.3% there. On the S&P 0.2%, semiconductor green, Dow flat, Russell 2000 1% negative along the transport, banks down, energy up, biotech down, healthcare, home builders, utilities, these guys are down, retail, emerging market green, Bitcoin down, gold, silver miners are also down, dollar up, oil down, treasury bond down, VIX is down a little bit. Let's stick with S&P 500 ETF. Spider! 65-minute chart here. So this is what we closed yesterday, and we saw yet another down gap this morning. This was actually a sizable gap down. We talked about the fact that we're dealing with that horizontal support and the rising pivot, which we've been talking about this entire week, and bears did not want to deal with this level. So what they did was they want to jump over that fence by by jumping it down, gapping it down below some of these pivotal levels, and that's a good down gap. However, it looks like short-term moving average was right in that vicinity. We talked about that yesterday, that if we do see a slide, if we do see continuation to the downside, we're probably gonna see a slowdown right on that short-term moving average, 390, 391. And we did that. As you can see, dip buyers came in and showed up here, first hour, second hour, third hour, and brought it all the way back up. However, you can see they filled about 80% of that down gap from this morning, but there's about 15 or 20% left, and that could be a problem for the buyers if they can act quickly. We're talking in the first to best case scenario for the bulls will be maybe gapping up above it, or just thrusting up above it in the first 2 hours and making sure this gap is filled, because you know what happened yesterday when this down gap that was opened down on yesterday's morning, when the buyers were not able to fill that down gap, the entirety of it, what happened? We saw a pretty sizable down gap this morning yet again. So if this down gap does not get filled first thing tomorrow morning, I expect at least minimum bears gonna try to retest that short-term moving average around 390 there. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, kind of give you guys a little bit of a overall perspective here. So this is a level that we talked about on the last night's update, that prior resistance, and that's at 390, coinciding with that short-term moving average. As you can see, short-term moving average is pretty, you know what I'm saying? It has a impressive resume of being that pivot. So we got that short-term moving average at 390, 391, and we have that prior resistance, that swing high right here. So that 390 was definitely a level that buyers are kind of eyeing on. And when we see that down gap, quickly they brought it up. And the micro-term moving average right here is supporting the bears in the last several days. We're still underneath the micro-term. That's why if the bulls can't reclaim that micro-term and fill this down gap as quickly as possible, we will see another down. Let's check out that oscillator. So this oscillator has actually crossed back up here. Perfect. Favoring the bulls here. So going into tomorrow, the oscillator is actually telling us if we can see a follow through, because you guys remember, just one day move is not a whole lot in this market. You need to see a follow through. So that initial cross can whipsaw. We've seen it many times this year where we see that initial cross, but it comes right back down. We've seen that many times. That's a possibility unless bulls can make its way back up and reclaim that micro term, fill these down gaps, and maybe go after the 400 one more time. If not, bears are eyeing on 390 and 385. I'm gonna come back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy your evening. Go trading tomorrow.